With the so-called Arab Spring, you've heard a lot about a group called the Muslim Brotherhood. Doesn't that sound benign? I mean, a nice brotherhood of nice Muslims who are trying to make their countries a better place. Well, the truth is that brotherhood has become a major force in reshaping the Middle East. But their plans stretch well beyond Egypt and Tunisia. A Norwegian film reveals the Muslim Brotherhood's agenda, not just for Tunisia and Egypt, for world domination. In their own words, Dale Hurd reports from Oslo with scenes from a film never before shown on American television until now.
The so-called Arab Spring in the Middle East has brought the Muslim Brotherhood to the threshold of power and influence. But the Middle East is not the only place where the Muslim Brotherhood is vying for power. A Norwegian journalist who did a film about the Muslim Brotherhood went to the Middle East and spoke with the leaders of the Muslim Brotherhood. And they told him they have a long-term plan to take over Norway and the rest of Europe, as part of bringing the whole world under Islam. Walid Al-Kubaisi is a Norwegian journalist from Iraq who produced and hosted a documentary for Norwegian TV called Freedom, Equality, and the Muslim Brotherhood. It has never been shown on American TV.
The Muslim brothers have a practice. They learn to speak with two tongues.
Al-Kubaisi interviewed Kamil Al-Najjar, who left the Muslim Brotherhood and is now under threat of death.
Okay, they're trying to deceive the people, and they have managed to deceive a lot of Western politicians into believing them. Their only aim is to control the world with Islam. They know they cannot use force to convert the West, so they use deceit.
But if you travel to the Middle East and you speak Arabic, the Muslim Brotherhood leadership is quite open about what it intends. Mohammed Madia Kef was the leader of the Muslim Brotherhood until 2010.
The Muslim Brotherhood's dream is to form a total Islamic state.
Walid asked him where.
I don't know. We Muslims are currently scattered all over. There is still a long way to go before we are able to take control in Europe. It will take a long time before it can happen.
Al-Kubaisi also interviewed Gamal al-Banna, the brother of the founder of the Muslim Brotherhood in 1928, Hassan al-Banna. And he had surprisingly harsh words for the modern Muslim Brotherhood movement, saying it does not believe in freedom.
Not in any way. They do not believe in freedom at all. There is no Islamic authority that respects freedom or democracy.
Al-Banna also condemned the state of modern Islamic culture.
The Muslim mind is rusty. It has done nothing for the last 1,000 years. 1,000 years ago, the innovation ended. What does that mean? It means that you act without thinking. Muslims have become like monkeys, only imitating others. This has lasted 1,000 years.
Al-Banna says the Brotherhood has instituted the wearing of the hijab or headscarf by Muslim women as a means of social control, and says it's not supported by the Quran. Even the sister of the Muslim Brotherhood founder did not wear a hijab. Class photos from Cairo University show the evolution of the Muslim Brotherhood's program to force women to wear the hijab. In 1959, no Muslim women are wearing headscarves, and none in 1978. By 2004, 90% of the women are wearing the headscarf. The headscarf has been called the Muslim Brotherhood's logo. Walid Al-Kubaisi says Norway and the West have been duped by the Muslim Brotherhood.
The West and America, both, supported Islamists, and they thought that, oh, they are religious. Exactly our Christian congregation.
One of the Brotherhood's key spiritual leaders, Sheikh Yusuf al-Qaradawi, said on Arabic TV, defeating Rome, Italy, and Europe means that Islam will come back to Europe. I believe Islam will conquer Europe without using violence.
The Muslim Brotherhood, they don't, it's not like, okay, we will take over the world and the power, and no, not like this. They don't speak about power at all. They say, okay, now we want only this, and then this, and then this. And then they start to work to gain more power.
Dale Hurd, CBN News in Oslo, Norway.
You know, a healthy organism can overcome viruses that come into it. If your body is healthy, it doesn't succumb to the various viruses that are in the air. But if your body becomes weak and the cells are not strong, then a virus can take over and control your body. And this is the thing about Europe. It's not a healthy body any longer. It's weak. It's lost its raison d'etre, its organizing principle, which is Christianity and freedom. It's lost all that. It's had experience with socialism. Of course, they've had the terrible world wars, and they've been torn between fascism and communism and all the other isms, but they've lost Christianity. And so they're sitting targets for a virus, and this Muslim Brotherhood thing is a virus coming into the body.
Well, that's a good example to use. And you know, with your body, if you know that your body is diminishing or weak in some way, you have to choose to do something about it. And that's what we're not seeing happen here, I think.
No, they're not. As a matter of fact, political correctness has done just exactly the opposite. When somebody brings on the thing that is needed to restore the health of the body, political correctness says, oh, no, you're not tolerant. Boom. Well,
you're an extremist.
Yeah. I'm not tolerant against germs. I'm not tolerant against viruses. I'm not tolerant against infection. Well, we shouldn't be tolerant of those things because they'll kill us. Okay.
Well, coming up.